Captain, yung grupo, yung Pilipino, paano mo naisip yun? Di ba? Tinayo mo yung 2005. Anong reason behind dito? Anong goal mo na ma-achieve?
Kasi nung nagpunta kami sa Oakland, 2003, marami akong natutunan doon. Kasi, first is the willingness of the people na maayos tong bansa natin. But, walang grupo o walang tao na pwede nilang pagkatiwalaan that can provide them direction on how to unite as a people. So, fertile yung desire ng tao na magkaisa tayo. Because since 2003 up to the time I launched this, I've been conducting dialogues with people and trying to solicit what they want. And they really hate the divisiveness of the people. So they want us to unite because a lot of people know that it is only through unity ng mga tao na makapag-prosper tayo kung saan natin gustong pupunta. Makarating tayo doon sa gusto ng pupuntahan ng ating bansa. So I started conceptualizing on how to execute this. Who will execute this? So first is, I asked some of my colleagues. I presented the idea to some of my colleagues. And they see it as a far-fetched idea. Too far. It's next to impossible. See? So, sa akin, hindi siya next to impossible. If there are people who want this country na magkaroon tayo ng pagkakaisa, pambansang kamalayan, hindi siya imposible. And every time I talk to a person and try to discuss this idea with him or her, wala siyang disagreement. And everyone was unity in this country. See? Ang nakita ko ng problema is those people who may have influence with a lot of people, hindi nila ito gusto.
Okay.
Because it's definitely requires a lot of sacrifice in them. Kaya sinasabi ko sa mga nakakausap ko is, if you are a person na gusto mong magtrabaho sa pagkakaisa ng isang bansa, you must avoid yourself na mag-engage ka or definitely ban yourself to engage in any activity that will divide a group of people against you or against anybody else. So kailangan dun, ano ba yung activities na pwede kong gawin at hindi ko pwedeng gawin para kaya kong i-represent yung sentimento ng tao at pagkakaisahin.
Okay.
So, yun yung nakakatakot dun sa iba na meron other activities that they want. It is very hard to develop this vision sa isang taong nagugutom. Sa isang taong nagugutom. Talk about something that will give them return of investment after participating, and they will listen to you. But talk about things that will require them to sacrifice their time and whatever they have para sa isang long-haul activity for this nation. Napakahirap ibenta. Napakahirap ibenta. That's why you have to talk to a person heart to heart. Let this very clear to him. Because it entails a lot of sacrifice. It's sacrifice for a long period of time. But after that, if this vision will be achieved, magiging maayos na yung bansa natin. So ito yung mahirap talagang umpisahan. Pero pag yung tao nakuha na niya yung concept, yung idea, talagang kaya na yung magsakripisyo.
In so short a word, how would you convince that person to sacrifice and adhere to the beliefs of your group?
Make him see through you what sacrifice means. Because you cannot tell someone else that you're doing this and at the same time, nakikita niya na hindi mo ginagawa. It's a basic principle that I've been adopting and telling everyone who tries to talk to me, convince me to participate in his activity or activity. Simple lang sinasabi ko since 2003. Sabi ko, do not tell me what you can do, but show me what you can do, and I will follow you. And that is what I'm doing. I've been doing a lot of sacrifice for this vision, and I believe this vision...
What is the biggest sacrifice for this vision?
Sa akin? Giving up everything I have to achieve this vision. Not compromising principles, not compromising values, not compromising character, but giving up everything you have. That includes your life. See, denying you of everything is a sacrifice. The most effective is talking to people. I have regularly been talking to few people every day and present this idea to them. And when they agreed with me, sila naman yung gumagawa nun. So it's spreading the vision through word of mouth.
Okay. Yung pitch ng grupo is unity. Okay. So ibig ba sabihin yan, yung cost na isinusulong nyo dati, nung 2003, armed uprising, diba? Is that an option ngayon that you're pitching for unity sa bayan? Sa tingin nyo ba may lugar pa yung mga ganun?
Sa akin is yung comment mo nun, hindi ako mag-comment na yung 2003 is armed uprising.
Okay,
hindi na natin pag-usapan
okay,
yun. Okay.
yes.
At hindi, yung assumption mo dun is hindi ako mag-comment. But right now, what I'm doing is, first is, andun sa prinsipyo, among the principles nung vision na to is to attain, or the means to attain this vision is through democratic and then violent. Why viable? See, why viable? So yun yung means to attain this. So I do not